Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the 5-digit World Cup quarterfinals. This is the match between Canada and Taiwan, two very, very ferocious teams. My name is Taikani, and joining me today is Miles. Miles, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Taikani. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a great match. Obviously, we've got Seed 3 Canada up against Seed 6 Taiwan. Both of these teams have only lost 2 maps up to this point in the tournament. Now, meeting in quarterfinals, surely going to be a matchup of juggernauts, and it looks like we are going to be going straight on into the protect and ban phase.
Looks like it. I'm wondering... I feel like I hear a warm-up, but I might be crazy. Okay, no, we will have warm-ups first.
Okay. I'm not going crazy. Yeah, so one thing to note, Taiwan team, all UAs. Today I've casted 2 matches. I casted Netherlands with all UCs, and now I have Taiwan with all UAs. It's going to be a great time.
Yeah, we've made the executive decision to refer to them by the 2 digits at the end of their names for this match.
Thank God.
So, for example, 24, 23, 27, 29 are the people in the lobby right now. That is how we'll be referring to them.
And now to introduce these teams, Taiwan obviously going to have 8 UAs on their roster. We've got 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, and 23. Meanwhile, Team Canada, captained by Deflated Dolphin, joined by Birchman, Jolly Ranchers, Kevork, Lexic, Loot, Speed of Snail, and Fluffy Echo. Can't say I'm too familiar with all of these players, but due to their performances thus far, I'm sure it's going to be a really high-class bout we've got here. Maybe we could finally see the tiebreaker, the 8-minute tiebreaker, get played in this matchup.
Yeah, we will see. I think these teams' reputations precede them. I think people know just how scary Canada and Taiwan are. And this was one that I know, at least within the staff channels, was talked about a lot before the match. Just saying, wow, this is going to be, the big one. These two teams are such powerhouses. And I think we're really going to see it here. I'm very excited. We'll see here. Not going to have to worry about it quite yet. Just going to be in the warm-ups here. Chilling out.
Yep, should be fairly late at night for a lot of the players on Canada. If you are on the eastern side of Canada, maybe all the way in Nova Scotia, it's actually 1 in the morning. But I'm not sure when the time zones of these Canadian players are, but I'm hoping for their sakes that they're further on the West Coast, because the longer that this match goes, it is only a best of 11. But if it gets really close, if it does end up at tiebreaker, it might be all the way at 1:30 in the morning or later for some of these Canadian players. And that might be a cause of worry if they are taking a lot of time on these warm-ups. And I think, as someone who's been in this situation before against an Asian team like this, you want to kind of rush through these warm-ups as quickly as possible. Meanwhile, Taiwan, it's probably going to be beneficial for them to play their warm-up and put on a really long and difficult one, because they're probably just waking up.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking at it, there's a couple players from Toronto for Canada, so... we can kind of get into the danger territory where it's past midnight and, they're playing a little bit into it. There's quite a couple West Coast players as well, but for the East Coast players, this is going to get relatively scary should the match go on too long.
And meanwhile, in Taiwan, they are exactly 12 hours behind my time zone, or ahead, I mean. It's currently 12 p.m. for them, so should be fairly comfy for them. They've had their time to warm up if they woke up at not the degenerate time, and they're going to get more comfortable as the match goes on. And that's obviously something to note for these NA versus Asia matchups that are at the 2 UTC or further slot, because then you start to have this battle with the clock for the NA team.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, I'm not completely sure about where Dolphin is, and it's going to be really important. I'm just going to hope that Canada's captain is West Coast. But yeah, there are quite a couple of players from Vancouver on the West Coast where it's 9 p.m. They're kind of chilling out. I'm a little worried for those East Coast players again, as you said, with the battle for time, but hopefully it doesn't come too much into play, and we can kind of just see the strength of the players not even minding that.
A Lots of strong players on both these teams. That is why they are rated so high in this tournament. Looks like we have an easy on this warm-up from Plute. And he's holding his own.
Let's go.
Almost 95% on an easy map. Not too bad.
I love the easy on warm-ups. It's so awesome.
It's funny, I saw some people playing easy on the warm-ups in the last match I casted, United States versus Netherlands as well. There are a lot of people who like playing easy. Like, easy was not this popular when I was playing more tournaments. Like, there were a few easy players.
How it is, right, is that, you know, these are 5 digits. These are people who, if reading is their main skill set, it's really hard to rank up past 5 digits. And so you see kind of this large population of easy players because of that, just because it's so hard to rank up past that if you were like reading main. So I think it absolutely makes sense that we see a lot more of these easy players. I know I saw easy hidden even from like Australian players, for example. So I think it just makes sense to see that amount of easy. And I'm honestly surprised to not see easy from Taiwan.
Yeah, crazy how much more popular that mod has been recently. People picking it in tournament matches on free mod maps, it was a little bit foreign to me because back in the day it really wasn't all that viable. Like, if you weren't taking hidden or hard rock even, back in the day you were kind of venting if you were taking hard rock even, because it's just like, why would you take it? Hidden is just a visual mod and hard rock makes the map harder. But now we see a lot of cases where people decide to go for different mods just based on their preferences, and it's really nice to see.
Yeah, absolutely. It's super, super sick to see.
Alright, looks like we are on to the next warm-up. Someone is picking Atamano Taiso. Not familiar with whose warm-up it is, but I'd like to call out the base department for this pick.
Looks like it's Canada.
Yep.
Oh, I love Atamano Taiso. It's honestly a classic. I feel like a lot of newer players don't know this map, which is so unfortunate, because this really is the 0108 classic. It's a jump scare map.
It really is. This is the 0108 diff, so it's not going to be the one with the really difficult squares, but this is still just the epitome of an older styled Val map, and something that love playing. You know, this map, Hidden Information, this map in a very different universe could have been in OWC last year.
Really?
Yeah, but that's a conversation that I'm not going to have.
Yeah, no, that's totally fair. But imagine, oh my god.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome. Alright, no easy this time. Wait. Full team no mod from Canada and full team hard rock from Taiwan.
Well, hard rock making their intentions very clear. This is a hard rock roster.
Yeah, absolutely. All of them having trouble holding on, though. If not to combo, to act.
Taiwan is historically a pretty good hard rock country in their higher ranks, though, with players like Riser and Shield, Zane in the past, Dazzlewind. They just always have good hard rock players, and it looks like the 5 digits probably look up to them, because there's a lot of hard rock down here as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Dude, Dolphin is sitting in the 98 act territory and has been for a while. He came here to play Atamano Taiso.
429 was just holding FC up until halfway, and he broke right when I started saying his name. That is very unlucky. A Hard Rock FC on this in the warm-up would have probably been one of the best plays we've seen in the tournament so far, but...
That's actually so true. 5WC highlights, Canada warm-up.
Yeah. Dolphin, though, is still holding on to his FC. 97% AC, holding on through the bursts. It is the Deflated Dolphin show on the warm-up.
It really is. I can't take my eyes off of slot 2 right now.
He's going. He gets through that. Does he get through the stream? He does. Are we going to see an FC on Atamano Taiso in the warm-up?
There's no shot, right? There's so much density to this map left, too. Oh, that's so scary.
Oh my god. He just has one more slightly difficult pattern left. And he gets through it. That is an FC.
No way.
What a beast.
Dude, that's half the score on the warm-up. That's insane.
I see nothing. Do not look at his
Alright.
accuracy.
There is nothing here.
Nothing happened.
Wow, would you look at that bottom right corner sponsored by Momokai? Wow, that's crazy.
Wow. Use code 5WC for a percentage off your purchase.
Yeah, go to momokai.com/5WC and get something.
Get something, a keypad from them. And then
Also
if you look at the
sponsored
top
by
of your
Foxbox.
screen, sponsored by Foxbox, Deflated Dolphin probably only FC'd that map because he has a Foxbox tablet cover, making his aim objectively better than every other player's in the lobby.
That is so true.
Alright, now it looks like we're going to be going into the ban phase. Taiwan rolling a 17. And it looks like Taiwan's going to be getting the first protect because Canada won the roll. I did not catch their roll, but it's clearly high enough to win. It's like a 25.
All right.
So as we are not too familiar with these teams, we're going to be making assumptions on their strategies a lot based on their protect and ban phase here.
Yeah, now this is going to be a little bit of a clash of the skill sets. You can kind of see it just in these stats here. Both of these teams are extremely good at reading and tech. And that's really going to be where they clash here is, in the past, they've been able to just pick those maps and get free wins on that. They can't do that against each other here. And that's going to be the real defining element, is how are these teams going to circumvent that? Where they play very, very similarly.
Mm-hmm. And you know what they say, in a 1v1 between two reading players, the winner is the better speed player.
That's so true.
So we're going to be really seeing where these teams decide to step out of their comfort zones, and it looks like Taiwan is going to be going for the DT3 protect, which is going to signal maybe a desire to pick speed in this matchup against Canada.
It's about being the better speed player, it seems. We'll see what Canada protects. Maybe, honestly, they could do the same thing, just to scare Taiwan.
Obviously, typically in a tourney match, you have a team advantage on speed, and you have a team advantage on gimmick. And you'll see either teams with their protects, like, try their damnedest to protect one or the other. Like, Taiwan protecting speed might just be psyoping Canada into protecting a gimmick map, you think?
Just maybe. I feel like maybe a precision protect is coming from Canada. I'm not, like, super sure how good their precision team is, but it's something that Taiwan seems to be really, really weak at. It could be something that they show off their skill on just to get that free point.
That is true. Taiwan precision stat down at 6.9, the lowest stat of either team, and it looks like they are going to be looking at that, taking the Nomad 6 protect, the very high circle size, very low AR map that is, I think, an obvious ban, or I mean an obvious protect for what Canada's looking for against Taiwan. And now we're going to be going into the ban phase.
It's that gimmick. It's the precision pick, exactly. Alright, we'll see now. It is Canada's first ban, then 2 Taiwan bans, and then back to Canada's last ban. So both teams kind of get to counter pick each other. It's an ABBA ban order.
Really curious to see what this Canada team is going to ban. Nomad 2 looks like it.
Alright, yeah, that makes sense. So to say, it could be that they try and get other speed out of the way. We could see Nomad 5 or DT2 go. But Nomad 2, kind of that stamina flow main pick, I think that definitely makes sense in the context of Taiwan so confidently protecting DT3. We'll see what Taiwan bans. They do have 2 bans now in a row.
If they want to strike out precision, there is still a very awkward HR2 remaining that kind of counts as more of a gimmickier precision slot. Could be a very obvious ban for them if they aren't feeling good on their precision tonight, but it looks like they're going to be going for Nomad 3 and HD3. Banning out 2 of the altier maps in the pool. Lots of aim control on both of those picks. Also, to note, 2 of the longer maps in the pool. both resting at 3 minutes and 23 and 3 minutes and 32 seconds. But aim control alt is really the thing that they just banned out. Both of those maps encompass that skill set. Now Canada's going to be getting their final ban.
Yeah, we'll see. I do feel like it's going to be either the Nomad 5 or the DT2. I feel like they don't want to give Taiwan the chance to have 3 speed slots. You will see. Gotta be very, very careful like this. Again, it's a clash of the skill sets. You have to think so hard about every pick, every ban. You cannot mess this part up.
This is the part of the match that you have to prepare for. You get so much information out of these past MP links and your own practice scores. Looks like Deflated Dolphin is going to be going for the HR2 ban.
Interesting.
Not at all what I was expecting.
Keep one precision, ban the other. That's really interesting, actually.
Well, hey, I mean, DT and HR, when one team is good at one, they're typically also fairly strong at the other. Maybe they just don't really love the AR-10, more hard rocky aspects of precision, I guess?
That's fair, honestly. I can get that.
And looks like now gonna be getting into our first pick here. Canada is gonna get the first pick of the match.
Alright, here we go. It could be the protected Nomad 6. It could be something else entirely. They will need that information on whether or not they'll win tech. They will need that information on whether or not they'll win reading. That will come in due time. The question is, how soon is that going to come? Is that going to come from the first pick, or is that going to come later in the match? It's really a question of, does Canada think they can afford to put that information off?
Yeah, I'm curious when these teams are going to start to think about going for those protected picks. You can see a lot of different strategies that teams like to really employ with these protected picks. IMO, one of the stronger strategies you could use with them is you save your protect pick for when you get a break point so you can consolidate it. But at the same time, when you're up against an opponent that's very capable, you sometimes want to just use it to get on the board early, get your momentum rolling, get yourself and your head in the game with a map that you're very confident that your team can win. But it looks like Canada's going to take their time.
Sometimes it's like literally roll out the gate protected pick so that you can get something on the board, because it's so easy for some players to fall to that like mental despair later into the match, and then they just can't even win their protected pick because they're just too far gone mentally. But it's going to be a hidden 2 first pick from Canada.
Looks like they're going to be really liking the low approach rate, protecting the Nomad 6. They're going to be going for the HD2 first pick, which makes a lot of sense. Yu-Gi-Oh song, by the way.
Yu-Gi-Oh kids spawned in chat so fast.
Literally.
That was insane.
Also, funny thing to note about this map was actually a custom for Osu Taiwan Standard Tournament.
Really?
Yeah, so they're picking a map that was made in Taiwan.
That's interesting. OTS qualifiers hidden too, alright.
Looks like these teams are going to be filing their way into the lobby very quickly. It looks like on Canada we're going to have Speed of Snail, Jolly Ranchers, Flute, and Birchman going up against 26, 24, 27, and 25. I kind of want to see them do the thing that the UCs on Team Netherlands did today, where they order their teammates in the lobby based on what number they are. So you have, like, in this case, you'd have 24, 25, 26, 27 from top left to bottom right. That would be so cool. They should do that.
I don't remember what tournament it was. It actually might have been 5WC that I saw, like, names with numbers to order each other, and they did that, and it was honestly the most annoying thing to me, because I didn't see one person in a consistent slot, because they'd always move around, except for, like, whoever number 1 was. So I guess it's a preference thing, and I don't think Taiwan is looking at doing that. Alright, we'll see. We'll get the answer on who's feeling more comfortable on that reading right now. Canada's starting early with a bit of an information pick.
Yeah, this map is mostly focused on awkward aim, along with some stack reading. So those are really going to be the points of contention on this map. But otherwise, I'd say this is fairly standard for an AR8 pick. Something that both of these teams with their high statures should be able to field a decent roster for, but it looks like 24 is going to be finding some early breaks for Team Taiwan. However, every other player on Taiwan holding the SS. So I think those misses aren't really going to hurt them too much unless they start to compound over the course of the map. It's really going to be that halfway point that determines this, I think.
Yeah, absolutely, and they will need a player in Canada to break, especially with 26 finding a break right there, 24 finding another one as well. No response from Canada so far as we're a quarter into the map now. Speed of Snail finally finding a break, but 24 immediately trading it.
Fluid is gonna trade the miss, but there are still FCs on the board for Jolly Ranchers and Lexic, but they are matched by the FCs of 27 and 25. So it's really gonna be a battle of the players who have dropped already. Whoever can reestablish their combos will take a lead, but that is a three-way break from Jolly Ranchers 26 and 27. It is now 25 versus Lexic on the full combos in this matchup.
Yeah, and it's going to be a slight advantage to Canada just because of those earlier full combos they had for just a little bit longer. As well as, I do believe, AK as well, with 25 being the only person in 99% AK, but Canada just has the 398s here. Is doing a lot of damage in Taiwan right now, I feel.
Yeah, however, the lead is not that big. It's only just now getting above 100k in favor of Canada. And that is a break from Jolly Ranchers. If Canada continues to break, Taiwan is in a prime position to steal this back with the combos already reestablished on 24, 26, and 27, backing up 25. There goes 24.
24 having a lot of struggle establishing himself in this map. Seeing consistent breaks, and 27 finding another break right there. Not a very good look for Canada. Speed of Snail does trade it though. Still fairly close, but 25 finds a break, and that's really big.
It's going to be it for the map now. 25 breaking means Lexic is the only full combo on the board, and Canada is just flying ahead in the lead. Lead already up about 300,000 points. Lexic breaking near the end, but he has done his job. Canada's going to be getting on the board with their first pick.
Yeah, absolutely, and actually looking at it, if 25 didn't break, it would have been a Taiwan win.
Really?
That just goes to show how close it was. I think so. No, never mind.
I don't think so.
I did the math wrong. I did the math wrong. I don't know what I did wrong, but I did it wrong.
It's okay. We all have those moments.
Yeah, now it is going to be Taiwan's chance to clap back with their own pick here. We'll see if they go with the protected DT3 or something else entirely.
I feel like they might employ a similar strategy of Canada's here. They might pick another speed map, maybe something like that Nomad 5 that went untouched in the ban phase, and it looks like they are going to go for the Nomad 5.
You were correct. Wow.
Picking the alternate speed pick, very similar to the DT3, but definitely the most speedy map in the pool, apart from the DT3 still remaining. This is a custom map by El Cheer. You may be familiar with this song from the OC World Cup this year, where it was a free mod in, I believe, round of 32. El Cheer
Sounds right.
El Cheer stole some hit sounds, mapped it here for us in 5WC, so it's gonna be.
Stole is a strong word. I'm
he
sure
borrowed them. He asked
go.
Fergus. He probably asked Fergus. Yeah, this is a banger. I love this song.
Yeah, absolutely. It is fine. Just I love just putting breakcore beats on stuff. It just works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this played at the club the other day, and I was going crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm not lying.
I feel like you're lying. I don't know.
Well, you will never know.
You're right. I wasn't there.
Yep. Okay. Enough bants. We're going to be going into the pick. Looks like Canada's going to be rolling out Birchman, Jolly Ranchers, Kevork, and Lexic on this pick. Meanwhile, Taiwan going for 26, 28, 27, and 29 for their speed roster.
All right, 28, the original UA as well, I do believe. The one true UA, along with 3 imposter UAs. playing through this map. By the way, these four actually count up 26, 27, 28, 29.
Oh yeah,
Beautiful
from
lineup.
up to down. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, it looks like some people decided they really love that hidden three, those or that hidden two, so they're gonna be. Can I get a panic, Rob?
I get
All
it.
right.
I also love that hint too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, gonna be fixing up these technical difficulties. Shouldn't be too long. Gonna try and get us right into this map. Hopefully not miss too much of it.
All right, I can actually see it right now. Everyone's actually no. 29 just broke. Okay. 29 just broke. No response from Canada quite yet. Canada also has a huge AC advantage. 3 SSs at the moment. Birchman is the only player. Alright. Yeah, right now Canada's just leading. It's just 29 who has broken so far. 27, 28 have SSs at the moment, along with Jolly Ranchers and Kevwork. Jolly Ranchers does find a break right here. Okay. The lead's going to start swinging back to Taiwan's side now. Oh, this is so weird commentating with no visual.
Are you looking at like a player leaderboard or something? Or do you have your own client?
I have my own client up right now. Anna's just barely actually holding the lead. Oh, wait, no! Jolly Rancher's break was a Bancho! Oh my gosh. Okay.
Alright, you're gonna have to start radio casting it. You have to say everything, and you're not allowed to stop to take a breath.
Okay, we're having the little map, and okay, 29 is still the only break. There's a huge AC advantage on the side of Canada, save for Lexit, who's sitting at 98% accuracy. However, 26 at 97% accuracy is trading that out just a little bit. We're to the break now. Everybody understands that 29 is the only one who is broken. Everybody understands that Canada is still has a full 4-way FC. It's a slight lead. It's 100k in the favor of Canada. It is not over yet. 2 mil to 1.8. We will see here. 26 continually finding act drops, but no break quite yet. 29 finding another break, not answered by Canada. And that's going to start to get really, really bad, really, really quick for Taiwan. Canada still 4-way FCing. Taiwan's other players going hard at it. But unfortunately, unless Canada finds a break, they just can't make it up, and they need one really, really soon. The map is almost over. Canada has crossed the 3 million scoreline here, and they just don't want to break at all. It's a 4-way FC.
I'm really sorry for them. A 4-way FC not being streamed on this Nomad 5. That is so tragic for them.
We're at the end of the map here. 4 people on Canada FCing, 3 on Taiwan, 29 the only person to break. It's a Canada win, 3,839,960. A complete 4-way FC, 99.28 AC on Birchman, 99.64 on Kevwork, 97.71 on Lexic, and 98.74 on Jolly Ranchers.
7-way FC on that Nomad 5. Only 1 break on the map by the same person. That has to be so tragic for him, especially on their first pick. When the first pick doesn't go your way, Canada now with a very, very dominant 2-0 advantage. They're going to be maybe looking to pick that Nomad 6 now.
Yeah, and I think Taiwan, if 29 didn't find those breaks, probably would have won off of AC. Oh, that is heartbreaking. But yeah, that 7-way, that 4-way for Canada is absolutely insane. That dominant performance that they really wanted, and the first map breakpoint.
That might be a little weary for Taiwan as well. Maybe going to feel a little less comfortable on that GT3 Protect now as well. Now that they've lost the Nomad 5, speed doesn't look too much in their favor much anymore. Although I don't think it's really going to remove their comfort on that map. You know, what can you really do on a 7-way FC? That is such a rare occurrence this far into a tournament that a lot of that you can just put to Canada being so strong there.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say that Taiwan played Nomad 5 badly and that speed is out of the question. Rather that Canada just played Nomad 5 so damn good that Taiwan just couldn't make it up with those combo breaks.
All right, I'm starting to hear the Nomad 5. Oh, maybe not.
Oh! Match history available here. Chat's back online.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Are we alive?
Just maybe. And that... Yeah, I do hear Nomad 4 being the pick from Canada here. Up 2-0, a little confidence to their stride, and now picking the tech.
This is another one of our customs, custom by MegaFan. This is kind of an all-you-can-eat tech pick, if you get what I'm saying. It's a tech map that kind of encompasses a lot of the different technical skill sets in the game on this. A lot of slider aim, a lot of different cut patterns. It's definitely all that you could really ask for in a tech map. And I think after that break point, this could be a pretty good pick for Canada.
Yeah, we will see. This was the other thing that we were saying was contentious, right? Where potentially it could go either way. Canada hoping to have a little bit of confidence in this Nomad 4 after what we saw on the speed and the reading. We will see. This is really anyone's game still.
Yeah, unfortunately, though, it looks like our client is still going to be a little bit laggy. Might need to do a little bit more troubleshooting here. I think Taiwanese client is going to be working, though, so we're going to have another radio cast from Taiwan at this rate.
If the radio cast is needed, the radio cast will happen. That's all I'm saying.
I'm listening to Vitrum right now on the stream.
Banger. Definitely not the right song, but banger.
Oh, it looks like we got it ready.
All right, here we are. Yep. Just waiting for one more player from Taiwan. We got 25, 26, 27 so far.
Canada going to be rolling out Deflated Dolphin, Jolly Ranchers, Kevork, and Birchman on this Nomad 4. Taiwan waiting for their last player. I would be so aesthetically pleased if it were 28 because they've got 25, 26.
I've got bad news for you. There. It's 30.
Oh, brother. Oh, brother. They skipped a player. Skipped a couple players, but...
They skipped 2 players. I can't believe you forget about 29 like that.
I can't believe 6 was afraid of 7 because 7, 8, 9.
That's so true. What does that even mean? Yeah.
One last client position is glitching us out. Are you kidding me?
No way. I love the OSU tournament client.
It's okay, Taikani. You can cast the guy on the bottom right. Tell us what's going on with number 30 here.
He's SSing. Big
Beautiful.
surprise right now.
Yep. 50 notes into the map. Still SSs on every single player in the lobby except for Kevork. But Ak isn't really going to be the determiner on this map, as we can see by the early break from 26. It's really going to be who can hold on through these long slider patterns.
Alright, it is a slight Taiwan lead, especially with Birchman and Dolphin finding breaks right there. 30 and 27 traded out, though. It is Jolly Ranchers versus 25, along with a supporting combo from 26.
Yeah, Jolly Ranchers is starting to get a supporting combo up from Kevork, though. That break from Deflated Dolphin isn't going to help Canada's cause, though. However, actually, no, I'm not allowed to comment on the lead because I can't see 30 on the main stream. What is the lead right now?
Canada is leading by 15k.
Oh, very close then. Looks like every break is going to matter here. Into this breakdown, no breaks thus far on our side. Lots of combos all across the board. It's going to really matter.
30 found a break. I know it wasn't visible. Pretty consistently finding breaks. It's a break from Jolly Ranchers, though, and that's what Taiwan needed. The biggest Canadian combo is now gone. Right now, it's 25 and 27, pushing it for Taiwan. 26 and 30 are down. There goes Kevork as well. It's Birchman and Dolphin with their lesser combo. Sorry, it's just Birchman with the lesser combo.
Yeah, the Jolly Ranchers combo was traded out by UA, so that wasn't very consequential for Canada, but it looks like we finally have the updated player. We're going to see what UA's 0430 score is, and it looks like it's not going to be enough for Taiwan. It looks like Canada is going to take the pick, but there are some more breaks going at the end.
Wait a minute. No, it's swinging
back.
It's swinging back. It doesn't show it on the scoreline yet. Wait, Taiwan just won.
Taiwan takes it in the ending. Oh my goodness.
2,150,000.
Taiwan winning that map by 31,342 points on the back of a 1 missed performance by 25.
Of course the scorebar wouldn't show it. It's such a
believe
critical
can't see
moment where
much.
Taiwan took it back last second. Taiwan just won.
I love the Osu client. We just
It's so
got
good.
robbed.
There
Anyway.
it is, right there. 31K difference.
All right, now score on the overlay is wrong. The score is now 2-1 in favor of Canada, but that has blown up in Canada's face very horribly. Their break point goes unconsolidated as Taiwan takes it right back, and they're going to be looking to equalize on this pick.
Yeah, we'll see where they go next. They could dip back into speed, or they could just keep going with the tech.
Yeah, 25 being Zefkiel, very strong Taiwanese tournament player who actually I just saw at a meetup at Rutgers the other week. I think he lives in Boston.
Oh, really?
And it looks like Taiwan going to be going for the Hard Rock 3. Going to be going for the HR tech after winning the Nomad tech. Not too sure about this strategy. It checks in some boxes and doesn't on the other. Albeit they did just win that tech map. It was very close, but Canada already showed their, I guess, displeasure with Hard Rock on their ban phase, but should still be a very contentious pick, I think.
I am a little worried just about the Hard Rock, being kind of an aim mod for Taiwan. They were having some aim struggles on that No Mod 4, but this could work out in their favor. I definitely believe that they know what they're doing strategy-wise.
Both teams seem to be weary to pick their protected maps, though, which is understandable. You really want to use them in that critical moment. You want the map that could bring you the most success right when you need it the most. I mean, hell, these teams might just go and save it for match point, which is another very valid strategy to use your protected pick for. Just getting yourself over that final hurdle, sometimes very difficult for a lot of teams.
Yeah, we will see. It looks like Canada might want to take a 2-minute timeout here to re-strategize after that No Mod 4. We will see.
Maybe some players going to look at some patterns in the editor. One thing I can tell you about this map is there is a slider with direction that could be a little bit ambiguous, but it's at the very end, so I don't think they would take a timeout to look at a single unreadable slider that's at the very end of the map. But
I don't know. Taiwan took it at the end of the No Mod 4, so maybe there's a bit more here than we know. Canada all in slots now. Maybe no timeout here.
looks like Taiwan going to be rolling out 25 and 26 so far in the lobby. Canada already has their full lineup in there with Birchman, Jolly Ranchers, Kibork, and Deflated Dolphin. Waiting on the last two from Taiwan.
Something tells me it'll be 2 US.
Wow. I didn't think so. I thought they would put in my good buddy Sheena Noriko.
Oh, I see what... Okay, so Taiwan thought that Canada actually called a timeout.
Oh, but they didn't. Okay. A little bit of confusion there. It's all good, though. Looks like Taiwan going to be bringing in 29 and 23 to fill out the 2 remaining slots.
And we'll see here, this isn't the exact tech roster we saw from Taiwan on the Nomad 4. Pretty notably, 30 is missing. Maybe a little bit uncomfortable after finding repeated breaks on the Nomad 4. Maybe just not a Hard Rock player.
Yeah, 30 was the bottom score in the lobby on that Nomad 4 by over 100k, so... Or no, by only 60k, actually. So maybe not too comfortable on the tech right now. Maybe another player who was on the fence on that map going to be coming in now for the HR tech. But there's a lot of differences between the maps, but we're going to be going right into it here. Hard Rock 3 going to be Taiwan's second pick to try to equalize.
Yeah, we will see. This would be huge for Taiwan. Get rid of the break point and make it an even 2-2. Absolutely the playing field they want against a team as strong as Canada, but a bit of a slow start. Seeing 25 find an early slider break, not going to matter too much, but The ACK is going to be slightly in Canada's favor in just a second here, so not super great for Taiwan.
I believe the ACK is actually in favor of Taiwan out of the beginning, with 23 at 99, as well as 2 players who are above 96. Canada has a few players who are down in the dumps. Deflated Dolphin going to be finding another break now. Going to be giving combo lead over in favor of Taiwan since they have not found any breaks since the little beginning hiccups. But into this breakdown section, we're going to be really seeing if anyone else manages to find a break, because we're about to be in that determinant section, that halfway point in the map where it's so dangerous to break because your score just gets capped so hard.
Yeah, we've reached the exact halfway point now. A bit of a slowdown section. I don't expect any breaks here. Everybody avoiding disaster so far. Nobody breaking on those surprise buzz sliders. We're kind of out of that section. It's a little bit scary here. Canada needs Taiwan to find another break for anything to happen. Taiwan needs to hold on for dear life to get that point. There's Jolly Rancher Carnivore 25-23, but that works in Taiwan's favor. You see 2 FCs to 1.
Deflated Dolphin only on the reestablished combo, but he is below an FC. Birchman, the only FC for Canada, all the way down at 94. Meanwhile, you have 26 FCing with 92%. His FC goes away, actually. Wait, Canada's going to be able to bring it back, but Deflated Dolphin breaks. Wait, everyone, the slider. Why?
Wait, Jolly Rancher's taking your back. Okay, it's not going to be enough, I think. I think that's... Yeah, okay.
Taiwan
taking a heart attack at the end. What?
I said that slider. They knew the slider went to the left. They all went to the left, but everyone broke. Everyone broke on the fast slider, but Taiwan is able to still convert it with a win of only 71,000 points. That is huge for them. But the pick now goes back to Canada as Taiwan has succeeded in equalizing, and we are now in a best-of-7 match.
Woo! I love best of 7.
Yep.
Alright, there's still a lot of pool to pick from. Canada can go into that protected Nomad 6 that they have. They could also be a little ballsy and try and pick speed.
That'd be a little bit spicy. Looking at the pool right now, I'm thinking what could be good for them. I think maybe another one of the hiddens. There's still a hidden 1 remaining. And there's also a free mod 1. They're gonna be going for the protected Nomad 6, Agony. Yes, this song is so good.
Yeah, I'm not particularly sure about the hidden 1 after losing tech to Taiwan twice. But yeah, the Nomad 6 is what we were expecting to see at some point here. Canada's protected pick, the pick that they should feel confident on. CS8, AR7, the gimmick pick of gimmick picks here.
Yeah, you're right. And hidden 1 would also be picking into Zefkiel's wheelhouse. I know that guy is extremely dangerous on some of those hidden maps. But yeah, anyways,
absolutely.
Gonna be going for Agony. AR7, CS8, 4.44 stars, lowest star rating in the pool by a long shot. But that metric doesn't really encapsulate how difficult this type of map is. If you are nervous by any means on this type of map, your score is going to be taking a hit. And I've been seeing some cursor shakes from these players so far in this match, which means nerves might be a defining factor for a lot of players on this type of map.
Yeah, absolutely. Nerves will come into play on this map. That is not a question. Seen a lot of that aim shaking, as you said, and that's really going to come into play here. You cannot afford to mess up on CS8, especially with the reading difficulty of AR7 as well.
That looks like they're going to be taking their time getting their roster in the lobby. Going to end up with Speed of Snail, Jolly Ranchers, Lexicon Plute up against 25, 26, 27, and 30, and I'm very happy that they started lining themselves up in number order. I'm proud of you, Taiwan.
Let's go. Now, if only they didn't skip any numbers.
True. Imagine. Alright, looks like we're going to be getting into it shortly. Going into this Nomad 6. Pick 3 from Team Canada against Taiwan.
Alright, you're seeing the good luck, have funs in chat. The universal signal that it's about to start. This is a bit of a weird pick. Honestly, this could swing either way. This is a protected pick for Canada, but I still definitely believe that this could be anyone's game here.
Taiwan definitely having their strong gimmick players, definitely going to be looking at UA 0425, Zefkiel, probably the titan of Team Taiwan, very strong gimmick player. But But Canada, obviously protecting this map, had a reason to do so. Definitely a very strong country, and I'm already seeing the shake from Speed of Snail's cursor. I'm going to be very worried for that later on to the map if he starts to hold on to a big combo.
Yeah, I also remember, I think 26 being shakier on some early maps. Just going to come into play for Taiwan fairly soon, but holding fairly stable right now. Nobody dropping any combo. It's just kind of been an act game benefiting Canada.
Looks like 30 going to be finding a drop, though, into the chorus. Canada already amassing a lead of about 90,000 score, only less than a quarter of the way into the map. That is very big for only being this far into the map. Canada holding 4 very strong combos, but Taiwan only finding the break on 30, going to still be within striking distance if Canada does find the drop.
Oh, I actually can't afford to look at the Speed of Snail's client. It's so scary. His aim is so shaky.
I believe. Well, you can hold on, brother.
Now 30, 26 finding a slider break right there. I was about to say 30 found a break, but that's not going to work to Taiwan's favor as no Canadian player has found a significant break yet.
Speed of Snail's cursor is giving me so much anxiety. I know we've been talking about that a lot, but that's really what I can be keeping my eyes on.
I can't look at that window. 26 finding a second break here. Not inspiring much hope for Taiwan. It's just, again, the Canadian players just aren't responding in that sense. They're already finding another break as well. It's just 2 FCs for Taiwan. No supporting combo, sorry. 25 breaking, that's going to be huge. The biggest act in Taiwan, and again, no Canadian response.
Canada proving very quickly why they opted into this for their protect. They are extremely strong on this map, despite the, absolutely horrifying shake of Speed of Snail. They are still holding on to 4 near FCs into the final third of the map. Actually, what is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? They are up almost a million score with a quarter of the map remaining. On this type of map, Canada showing to be extremely strong on these gimmick skill sets now.
I don't think this was supposed to happen.
Yeah, no, it's not allowed.
This feels like the script should have had this out, not for 5 digits.
Yeah, definitely.
27 finding that break right there, and it's over for Taiwan, and now all eyes glued to Canada. You know what you want to see.
Something tells me with how cold it is in Canada, maybe they decide to become the best players at the slowest maps possible, despite also having some of the best speed players in the world in that country.
You're actually so right.
All right. Now, all we're looking to see now is if Canada can lock in their 4-way with an asterisk, because Speed of Snail did break at the very beginning, but I'm so surprised that even with that shake, Speed of Snail holding on for the entire rest of the map, and Canada, 3-way full combo, 1 extremely early reverse choke. That is the highest score we are going to see on the map, and a 1.7 million score lead for Team Canada on their third pick. What a protect.
I literally have to know how the team voice chat sounds right now.
That's
gonna be a party in there.
That's a montage. This is a montage. Throw that up on your wall. You're gonna be looking at that screen for the rest of your life.
Flute! 2 100s!
What?
That's it!
2 100s.
I didn't even notice that 99.7 act on this.
Oh my lord. I mean, I know it's OD7, but wow.
Speed of Snail saying, I was a touch nervous, TBH. And yeah, don't worry. We know.
Alright, Taiwan, I don't think they're going to be too upset about that. It was Canada's protect. It's what they expect to see on that, and I'm wondering if Taiwan might think to respond with their own protect. They have that DT3 right there, but they might be a little bit wary of it. They did lose their last speed pick, but I think it still might be a good option.
They could dip back into tech. They could go with the hidden 1. That is absolutely Zefkiel territory, as you said. Could go with that DT3. They could go with something entirely different. We haven't seen anything aim-based quite yet.
True. Aim actually not taking any prevalence in this match so far. You have only skill sets around it being picked and banned and protected. There has not been any 1 map thus far in this match anywhere. So we're going to be curious to see which team decides to opt into it, because as the pool starts to thin, one of these teams might have to start going into those aimy maps. And I'm not sure which side I would really edge it to in this scenario.
Absolutely. It's a little worrying as, you kind of thin down these picks and you're like, I cannot tell what team would win any of these maps. And it is going to be the protected pick from Taiwan.
I think this makes sense. Canada just threw their sharpest knife at you. You're going to strike right back with your sword. And your sword, if you're Taiwan, is going to be this DT3. It was your protected map. It is a map that you are definitely extremely confident on. And Taiwan going to look to equalize once again on this strong pick for them.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a pretty classic speed pick as well. You know it, you love it, the classic Umineko speed. No big surprises here.
I love Umineko speed. This is my favorite genre of map.
What they don't know is that was my way of baiting you into speaking.
Yep, true. I mean, if you want me to speak, you just say the magic word, Umineko. It's not please, it's Umineko. Like, Miles, can you Umineko, like, actually talk about the players instead of, like, your map preferences or visual novels? And I will say, no. Yeah, this map, very finger control heavy, 207 BPM, gonna have lots of finger control bursts all the way through. It's gonna be the main contention of the map. But Canada did win the No Mod 5 speed pick, even though I do believe this map is a little more finger control heavy than that No Mod 5, which might have been a little bit more consistency focused than that. And that was also a 7-way on that No Mod 5, so just any difference between this and that could cause more breaks in this map. But if that's indicative of anything, we're going to be seeing a very high-class speed bout on this map.
Yeah, now what you did talk about earlier was the difference between, the similarity between DT and HR comfort, and that might come into play for Taiwan here. No Mod speed is a different game from double time speed. And we'll see if that comes into play. 29 holding an SS for Taiwan in the beginning of the map here.
Yeah, as map starts out a little bit slow, we're going to get into some longer bursts very quickly, though. Already into a Ki section. Going to be seeing the bursts already pick up. Not too much aim difficulty on this map. It's really going to be the tapping strain that determines this. And I think, as we said with No Mod 5, every break is going to matter. And now a break coming in from Canada. It's their first break on a speed pick in this match.
Yeah, Lexic going down. It's going to be big. Canada was the 4-way last time. Now Taiwan holding a combo advantage. We'll see if they hold it for long. Here we go into the more finger controlling parts of the map.
28 going to be finding a drop.
Caught out.
He drops some accuracy as well, but that's just going to be traded with by the drop from Lexic. But Lexic's re-established combo is going to start to swing the lead in favor of Canada, but he does find a drop and he drops accuracy as well, which means Taiwan is going to be able to hold on to their lead. But on DT, a 100k lead is nothing. If anyone here drops, the lead is going to shoot very heavily into another team's direction, but it's only Lexic to find another break going into this last Ki section. 6 FCs remaining.
26 actually came so close to breaking. Almost a heartbreaking miss-aim, but all teams pulling through. It's just going to be Lexic finding the break. 28 has recovered as well, giving Taiwan that slight advantage. There goes 29, though, and that's going to be big. Canada's FCs are going to start to swallow that lead up really, really, really quickly.
It goes over.
A quarter of the map left.
The burst just got longer. We're into the last intense section of the map. We really need to see a break from Canada if Taiwan wants to bring their protected pick back, but it's another break from 29 and Lexic. And we are through all difficult sections of the map, and it looks like Canada's going to be break pointing speed once again against Taiwan. Wow.
The closeness of these speed picks. Unfortunately, Taiwan just hasn't benefited from that. Taiwan losing their protected pick to a Canadian breakpoint, and Canada is the next pick.
That is so tragic for Team Taiwan. They threw their sharpest knife at Team Canada, but they fully missed it. Breakpoint to Canada now going to go up 4-2, and they have the opportunity to make it to match point with their next pick. Although, there isn't really much of a place for them to go if they want to keep on going for a gimmick abuse against this Taiwan squad. They do technically have a free mod 2 open, but that map is a free mod, which enables Taiwan to enable their hard rock prowess.
Yeah, free mod 2 is a bit of a risky play. It is something that Canada can do, but free mod is absolutely risky territory, especially against Taiwan, which I think has just kind of proved themselves almost to be the better hard rock team.
And you can also activate Zefkiel on the hidden, going to be a very strong player for them. But Canada is also going to be able to activate some very strong mod specialists on their side for that, so I think that's just going to be a strong pick for either team, and I'm not really sure if I'm going to expect either of them to decide to opt into that. But Canada's going to have to think long and hard about this pick because this is their chance to go up big time against this rival opponent.
Yeah, now a lot of this pool has now just been whittled down to basically just aim picks, which we really don't know whose favor that's going to work in yet.
Yeah, left in the pool is, we've got Nomad 1, Nomad 2, Hidden 1.
Nomad 2 is banned.
Nomad 2 is banned, okay. So we've got DT1 and DT2. Did someone ban that?
Nobody banned DT2. Yeah.
Yep. I only have one monitor. I can't have both of them up at the same time. It looks like Canada's going to be going for Fremont 1. This is the more gimmicky of the aim picks in the pool. This map has a lot of difficult overlaps and a lot of difficult pattern aim. I think very synonymous with Phyto's style of mapping. I think this is a very good pick for Canada, actually. Banger also.
Of course. Love the Frederick songs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the gimmick with this map is during the choruses where they say repeat, repeat and the patterns repeat.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I remember realizing that during the showcase, that it was like a brain blast moment.
I love when you find out the gimmick, just like during the map playing and going, oh, I see it, I see it,
I see it, I see it, I see it. Or you play Vanity Clock and just wonder why every single map is on, or every single circle is on the left side of the screen.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's a pretty funny map.
More you know.
Yeah. But because this is a free mod pick, Taiwan is going to be able to put some very comfortable preference players on this map, so definitely not out of the woods for Canada on this map. But as we are getting into the later stages of the match, this is something that we did note is that teams are going to start to run out of those like gimme picks. Like now both teams got through their protected picks, so everything is going to be relatively more risky compared to what they've picked earlier in the match.
Yeah, this is going to be the last pick I feel truly benefiting Canada, and Hidden 1 is going to be the last pick truly benefiting Taiwan. From there, we really don't know. It's uncharted territory. So it's really scary as we get into the end of this match here. We get into that second half, and all of those picks are disappearing.
No easies. I saw a ping in a staff chat about calculations, and I was really worried we were about to see an easy on this map. But looks like we're going to be avoiding that. We've got single mods on every player, no one opting in the Hidden Hard Rock to maybe enable a no-mod player. We have Hidden on Speed of Snail, Hard Rock on Jolly Ranchers, Hidden on Lexic, and Hidden on Birchman for Canada. Meanwhile, Taiwan going for Hidden on 24, Hard Rock on 26, and then Hiddens on 27 and 25. So strong Hidden preference for everyone. Teams only opting into a single Hard Rock player.
Yeah, each player deciding to take a mod. Sometimes you don't see that. Sometimes you do see a no-mod player come out, but no, it's going to be everybody has just one mod, 3 hidden, 1 hard rock for each team.
True free mod. Actually, no. True free mod is when there's no requirements and you're just allowed to go whatever mod you want.
True.
For tournament free mod purposes, I think these rules are very effective. And here we are into the first chorus. You can hear the repitoshte and pattern repeating. Looks like Lexic and 24 are going to be trading breaks right there in the chorus. Lead very minimally in favor of Canada, only about 30,000 score. Really going to be waiting for some more breaks. To the next repeat.
There's Jolly Ranchers right there. That's exactly what Taiwan needed. Now they just need to hold to these repeat patterns.
Yeah, definitely looking to be a close one here. A third of the way into the map, and the score lead is only just balanced on a knife's edge. But there's 2 more breaks from Canada, and another one from Jolly Ranchers. There are no more FCs.
Canada's FCs are gone. And look at that, 26 and 25. Holding double FC for Taiwan. 1 hidden and 1 hard rock. A Hard Rock FC for Taiwan would be huge. Hard Rock generally considered to be just the harder mod to play in these, and generally expected to be the one that breaks. So to have a Hard Rock FC would be so big for them.
I think right now they're going to be happy to have 2 FCs either way. Right now they're going to be able to build a lead. As long as those 2 can hold on, nothing else matters in this map. Unless Canada can manage to FC through the rest. But Right now, they're going to be expanding their lead into the next chorus section, already at around 150,000 score. Definitely waiting for the next break because they are in the dangerous halfway point of the map.
Absolutely. You do not want to break here. You don't want to see any of these names flashing red because they get capped so hard on their score.
Oh, it's 24 in Birchman trading. No FC from Taiwan going down, though. But it's one re-established combo down for Canada now. Lexic at the 500 going to be driving it forward for Canada. But Taiwan is going to continue to raise their lead now almost 300,000 as their two FCs get through the next chorus. Wow. Get through those linears.
Big awkward aim patterns. There goes 26.
He is shaking.
Be so scary for the Hard Rock player.
26 just broke on like 9 notes in a row. Aim going completely off. A Speed of Snail and Jolly Ranchers are going to be trading it out for Canada, though, so it's only Lexic now for Canada. Meanwhile, 25 is just doing his thing. Zefkiel on the hidden. He is the player for Taiwan you have to watch out for, and he is doing his part for his team right now. Going to be taking the break point back if all things stay the same.
Yeah, and you see there's such a strong supporting combo from 27 as well. Even if Zefkiel were to fall, Taiwan still has something to fight back against Canada for as long as they need. As we're getting to this last quarter of the map, it's a little scary for Canada. This is your pick. You don't want to lose this. There goes 27. Trading out with Speed of Snail as 24 as well. But they need Zefkiel to break. They need 25 to go. And Lexic going as well. That's going to be it. Taiwan has just sealed the deal. A break point in return on Canada. It is evading danger just a little bit longer.
Yep. We are getting another break point in this so scary match. Taiwan is going to be going back in it. Zefkiel finally finds the break.
No! But I really wanted to see it. He did a job. Absolutely. 800k. Such a big thing for Canada to have, that 800k from Zefkiel. They needed that, especially with 26 finding a break midway through, finding that shade miss. Everything they needed right there to take the break point and go into their next pick confident.
Yep. Up 400k on your enemy's pick. That is such a great feeling. Taiwan getting themselves right back into the match. And they're going to be able to pick to equalize now. 3-4 goes the score. Taiwan with the next pick, taking the break point on Fremont 1. Zefkiel, 832k. That guy's a beast.
Yeah, absolutely. That's everything Taiwan needed in that situation where I was feeling nervous for them. You do not want to let Canada get to match point that early.
Yeah, Canada definitely has picks in this pool that they can still win. In my eyes, this is just another step closer to my sweet, sweet Rube Goldberg variations in Tiebreaker.
You've been waiting for it, haven't you?
I really have. It hasn't been
silently waiting.
I remember when I was doing the showcase, I saw that as Tiebreaker, and it's like, it's just this genre of map that just never gets explored in tournaments, despite being like, I think a pretty good fit for a Tiebreaker, except honestly, the only thing I'd really compare that map to is like the Way Up, which is like 30 minutes long. So
yeah,
that's never gonna get.
Oh, that would be such a funny Tiebreaker. Oh
that would be hilarious.
I would love the Way Up TB.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is just like the Way Up if it were 8 minutes.
That's so true.
All right, now for Taiwan, I believe they've still got a Hard Rock and they've still got a Hidden 1 that I think could be good picks for them. But they're going to be going for the Fremont 2. They're going to be staying in the Fremont pool. The Air 8 CS5 pick, going to be Taiwan's 4th pick of the match. Man, the way these teams are picking is giving me such anxiety because typically you would mesh a Fremont 2 like this in a similar scenario as like the No Mod 6, even though you definitely have the free mod comfort, obviously improving Taiwan's scores by a lot. But still, it's just like both teams opting into gimmick picks just shows how well matched these two teams are on a lot of different skill sets.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, it's that clash of exact skill sets. These teams just kind of have to pick into what the other team likes because, hey, we like it too. It's definitely, I would say, anxiety-inducing just to watch these picks. A lot of the times it doesn't feel like they make sense, but then these teams will get away with it, so... You know what, maybe they just know something we don't.
Yeah, always. These teams have big map pool sheets filled to the brim with scores, I hope.
Maybe.
Yeah, it looks like teams are starting to roll their rosters into the lobby. Canada still bringing in 2 of their players. They have Speed of Snail and Kevork sitting in there. Meanwhile, Taiwan, they've got 27, 29, 26, and 28 sitting in the lobby. I believe Zefkiel is probably going to come back in and take the hidden. As 20... I can't remember. One of them left the lobby.
29?
Yes, 29 left the lobby. And it looks like Canada's going to be bringing in Jolly Ranchers and Plute to fill out those last 2 slots. Plute, remember, with the 2-100 FC on that Nomad 6. Maybe Canada will opt into a hidden Hard Rock in order to put him on that Comfort Nomad.
Alright, and it looks like it is going to be 29 filling out the 4th slot for Taiwan. No Zefkiel here, no 25. Taiwan hopefully confident in that lineup here. Not what a lot of people would expect on the free mod, especially after Zefkiel carried Taiwan through that free mod 1. But
maybe a little bit nervous.
Just maybe.
But still, benching someone who's been arguably the strongest performer thus far, I wouldn't call it questionable because they know things we don't. But still, from a spectator's point of view, obviously looking a little bit questionable. But Taiwan did pick this. They definitely are confident in their 4-man roster against Canada, but now we're through. We're going to see the mods. It looks like... Wait, there's... oh my god. I've never seen this client glitch before. Yeah, Jolly Ranchers playing Hard Rock on Nomad.
I believe this actually happened during a restream of the Minor League earlier today. This same map that this happened. But okay, now we see it. Speed of Snail on a hidden along with Plute. We're seeing Jolly Ranchers and Kevork Hard Rock. On Taiwan, 27 is going to be the only hidden player with 29, 26, 28 filling Hard Rock.
Yeah, and I mean, Canada did ban out the Hard Rock too, and Taiwan has determined to be a very strong precision team. So going for 3 Hard Rocks on here, not surprising at all from Taiwan. 27 filling out that hidden player role all the way down at 93 though, especially as 29 breaks, the lead is going to start to swap over to Canada, and 26 breaks as well. It's a disaster for Taiwan. Canada still holding on to 2 full combos, but Kevork and Speed of Snail breaks. It is kind of a fiesta right now. The scores are going all over the place, and we don't really know what's happening. We're going to see when the dust settles which team has a lead. Right now,
it's a little bit Break City right now. 27, the only one holding a large amount of combo for Taiwan, though. 29, not too far behind, but a little bit danger territory. Now, Plute is the only person with any combo for Canada anymore, and that's going to give Taiwan just a little bit of an edge.
Yeah, Taiwan bringing the lead up to 40k in their favor there going into the last quarter of the map. It is all on Plute. The high AC hidden FC would be so unreal for the side of Canada, but he is up against some big combos from Taiwan, including 27 on his own hidden full combo, but 27 drops it, but it's matched by Speed of Snail. It's still all on Plute, but the other combos from Taiwan are holding their weight, but they do drop down. They're dropping fast. It's going to Canada at the very end. Plute, 99.42. Gonna be stealing it from the clutches of Taiwan. Now going up 5-3. It's another break point.
And
I just woke up all of my neighbors.
Multipliers aren't going to be enough to save Taiwan right there. Canada at the very end taking it through Plute's hidden right there.
Wow.
Canada sitting at match point, and they've got the next pick.
That is so unreal. What a carry performance from Plute. Plute is close to half of his team's. He is half of his team's team score on that map. Taiwan with average 500k, but it was Plute. Plute just put on such a hero performance for Canada there, sending them up 5-3, and they get to pick for the match now.
Plute did everything Canada needed him to do right there. It was just like Zefkiel in the Taiwan free mod 1 win. It was Plute for Canada free mod 2, saving Canada on that AR8 hidden. Now, Canada getting their chance to maybe make the final pick or potentially pave the road for Taiwan to take it all the way to a tiebreaker. You will see right here, this is Canada's final pick for this quarterfinals match, and it's going to be Hidden 1.
Oh, this is a little bit spicy. However, there's been 3 breakpoints in a row, and you know, Hidden 1, Tech is a skill set that Taiwan has won completely in this matchup, as well as aim. This is kind of a type of map that we haven't really explored too much in the match, though. It's going to be really hard to call this one beforehand, but I think this is definitely contentious for Taiwan. They should be able to put up a very good roster on this. Zefkill obviously coming back in the lobby, going to be looking to Zefkill to carry a lot of the weight on this.
Yeah, now if you're unfamiliar with this map, it's going to be your hidden tech. It's a bit lighter on the tech than other maps that we've seen, like Nomad 4, but all the same, it's still that classic tech that we know and love. And this is kind of a bit of Taiwan's territory, I feel. I'm wondering how strong Canada's scores are on this, if they're willing to pick into this. I would have thought that maybe they go with aim finally, but no, it's going to be that hidden one. It's going to be something that Taiwan could potentially contest them on here.
Yeah, and you know, Canada might be a little bit nervous. They are about to attempt to close out the match on a very tough opponent of Taiwan. However, they've got to get through this map first. And Taiwan is definitely going to put up a fight on this. I am just so excited to get into this map. This match has been so intense so far. So many close points.
Alright, we'll see. Good lucks in chat. We're about to start here. We could be one map away from the end of this set, or this could be the start of something. Let's see it.
If something happens after this, then I'm going to start to become hyped for the tiebreaker. But Canada, obviously, this is their best chance to close it out on their own pick. This is a map that they chose. It's not one that Taiwan will have to choose. But it looks like the curtain will rise here on Canada's final pick of the match. Hidden 1, Knight Rider.
And that does leave the question of, what does Taiwan pick after this? This is what I personally thought was going to be their final pick. And with Canada picking it first, I am a little concerned about where Taiwan goes after this. But who knows, there might not be an after this depending on how this goes. Let's just get into it here. 26 finds an early break.
I personally think Hard Rock 1 would be on the cards, but it looks like Zefkill is going to be finding a chain miss on that stream. Not the player you want to see break for Taiwan. And now another break for 27. It is 3 breaks for Taiwan out of the beginning. That is not a good look. Only Plute to trade it on the side of Canada. Still 3 full combos out of the first quarter for them. They need to drop if Taiwan wants a chance, but there goes the final FC with only Deflated Dolphin to trade for it. It is Birchman and Jolly Ranchers with unmatched combo.
Yeah, Taiwan needs Birchman to go. He's gone. They need Jolly Rancher to go now. And they
Dolphin
also
drops.
need to hold themselves.
Blue
Dolphin
drops.
and Blue both finding drops, but they need Jolly Ranchers to go down. Jolly Ranchers is the full combo holder. And he's contesting them right now.
Taiwan, with their reestablished combos, though, are starting to take the lead back. Canada, apart from Jolly Ranchers, is collapsing. Misses from Plute, Dolphin, and Birchman all over the place. Meanwhile, Taiwan has reestablished combo on all of their players. They're going to take the lead back, despite the full combo from Jolly Ranchers, and it swings back in favor of Taiwan into the last third, but they need to hold on because Jolly Ranchers is hot for the FC.
And here we go into another KI here. It's going to be the big defining factor. Here we go to the end of it. A quarter of the map left. A break here could be deadly for any team. And there goes 27 right there. As I said, it could be deadly. You're seeing to start that lead, push back and forth. You're starting to see that lead, I mean.
It is stuck at 80k. It is not going any higher than that. It is even right now. Canada starts to reestablish their combos on their other players. Jolly Ranchers trying his best to carry it back, but Taiwan is persisting. 25 breaking though. It's starting to go back in favor of Canada.
Okay,
Blue
broke. Okay.
Oh my god, it looks like Taiwan is just going to seal us at the end unless they break right now. Oh, Jolly Ranchers breaks. Taiwan surviving. They stole it back from Canada, and now they get to pick for the tiebreaker.
This can't keep happening! It's so close!
He can't keep getting away with this!
You can't keep getting away with this! Taiwan!
Oh my
break
god.
Point, and they get to do their last pick. If they win this pick, it goes to a tiebreaker. If they lose, it is over, and Canada wins 6-4.
Wow, there is still one more pick to go, though. I think after this, Hard Rock 1 is looking like a very comfortable pick for Taiwan right now. They've won the other Hard Rock, and Hard Rock 2 was banned. They opted more into Hard Rock on that free map, too. I feel like HR1 just looks like the best pick to me for Taiwan, but they know something we don't, and we're going to have to see what they decide to finish the match on. Dude, this match is so close. How many picks have been within just like 100k? This has to be like the 4th or 5th.
Yeah, I want to say this 4th.
There was the speed maps along with Nomad 4 and Fremont 2 and now Hidden 1. Wow. Or that's just all the close maps. I'm not positive all of them were within 100k, but nevertheless, these teams are matched against each other perfectly. This is just the matchup you want to see in a tournament that just makes it the most intense. Neither of these teams have a definitive advantage on anything, it feels. It's just who's performing better.
Now what's left? Nomad 1, Hard Rock 1, DT 1.
It's just the aim left.
And Taiwan is going to call a timeout.
Yep. They're going to be getting 2 minutes to reorganize themselves, maybe shake off some nerves, maybe drop on the ground and do 20 push-ups, the patented Miles nerve strat.
Is that the Miles nerve strat?
I did that for a few years. It worked.
Did it work? Alright.
But yeah. What a breaking point of a match, though. It's always hard to get your thoughts together at this point in a match. It's just so close. These players have to all have their heads in the game right now because their tourney lives could be on the line here. Dropping down to loser's bracket is a very tough prospect for either of these teams, despite how strong they are. They'll have to fight tooth and nail to make it further in the tournament, but winning this and getting to winners semis will guarantee them, I believe, top 12 is how that works.
Winners quarters guarantees you top 8, so winners semis would guarantee you top 4, I think?
I don't think so.
Crazy.
You might be going crazy, but still, you'd much rather be in winners semis than losers semis, having to play 2 matches a weekend in the gauntlet of other hungry teams.
Winners semis guarantees top 6. That's what it is.
Yep. So top 6 guaranteed would be a very good prospect for either of these teams. Seed 3 and Seed 6, you want to really be there.
We'll see. I'm seeing them rearranged in the slots a little bit. Taiwan looking like they might have come to a decision. Let's see. The timeout, I believe, is almost over. So they do have to come to a consensus on what their final pick will be very, very soon. I am expecting the Hard Rock one, but we could see them go the direction of the DT one as well, I feel.
Yeah, I mean, it could really go either way. This team, or neither of these teams have really opted into the aim. Canada opting for that Fremont one, but Taiwan won on the back of a very strong performance from Zefkiel, and they are going to be going for the HR one. The HR aim pick, lots of awkward aim in this. Also, by the way, we got complaints about this song being way too sleeper, and the ending of this match potentially being on this song is just kind of irking me off a little bit, but I'm going to really hope that Taiwan can win this and force the tiebreak. I don't want to be too biased of a caster, though, so... Canada definitely going to field a very good roster on this, though.
You know what? I'm a fan. I feel like this song has some secret tension to it, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, you know, this type of song, it just kind of gets the mind going, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
The tension right now for these lineups must be so high. Canada only with Kevwork and Lexic in the lobby. Meanwhile, Taiwan with 3 out of 4 of their players. They've got 29, 28, and 30 sitting in. Going to be waiting for their final players to come on in.
Yeah, and we'll see Canada looking like they might not have team captain Deflated Dolphin. Seeing Charlie, Kevwort, and Lexic waiting for one more player from each team before we get into this potentially final pick, or potentially the path to the tiebreaker. The air right now is tense, and we're seeing 26 coming in, the final player for Taiwan.
Obviously right now this is the most important roster of the match. Taiwan needs this to force tiebreaker, and Canada desperately is trying to avoid that outcome. They want to finish the match right now, and Birchman is going to be taking that final spot for Canada. GLHFs
Absolutely makes sense.
in the chat.
Now this song, 3 minutes 30 seconds, fairly long. A lot gonna happen in this Hard Rock 1 pick here. It's not gonna be super short like we saw with that Hidden 1. This map is gonna take its time. Things are gonna develop slowly for both teams here. And we'll see in 3 minutes and 30 seconds whether or not we're going to a tiebreaker or whether or not it is a Canada win.
Yep, we've just got 3 minutes of map to go. HR1, Awkward Aim, mapped by Panda Hero. No players having much of an issue so far. Accuracies dropping for 28 and 30 on the side of Taiwan, though. Matched by some act drops by Jolly Ranchers and Kevork on the side of Canada. But I think as they adjust to the map, they're going to start to raise their accuracies. Map
And you're seeing Birchman and 26 are really fighting on the high accuracies here. Both players in the 99 range. 26 falling out just a little bit here.
Yeah, definitely going to be waiting for the key eyes to see any breaks from these two rosters. Right now we are in the slower beginning section just to build the tension. Some relatively freer combo before you get into the more difficult jumps where we're going to be expecting to see some breaks. These heartbeats are just going fast right now. Mine is starting to pump out of my chest.
Yeah, I feel like I don't even have much to say. I'm just waiting for something to happen. I'm waiting for something to scream at, I guess.
Yeah, legit. These teams
So
are
scary.
so close. A knife's edge right now. Oh, and it's a break from 28 right before the jumps. And that is going to shoot the lead in favor of Canada as 26 breaks as well. It's tragedy for Taiwan. They just lost 2 FCs at the beginning of the jump section. Canada not responding with anyone. Another break from 26, but that is fine. They need just for their 2 remaining FCs to hold on to still have a chance at this. But it's going to be 29 to find the drop. There is only 30 remaining for Taiwan, and Canada still 4-weighing.
Really scary. They need 30 to hold on, and they need Canadian breaks now. At the halfway point, it'd be so crucial. There goes Kevork. That's 1. But they need more Canadian breaks for this to happen for Taiwan. They've lost almost all of their combo. It's really scary here. We're halfway in again.
And there's Lexic. That's 2 combo drops for Canada. Birchman and Jolly Ranchers still holding on, though. As we get into another jump section, 29 finds a drop. That's a reestablished combo down, but as long as 30 holds, there's still time left for Taiwan. But they need Birchman and Jolly Ranchers to find drops.
Now, reminder, if you break here, it caps you so hard, and there goes 30. For
That's going to be
Taiwan
it.
to make it back, they need the Canadian FCs to drop very soon.
I don't think it's possible anymore. Canada's lead has already exploded up to 450,000, and it is still growing. Especially in this bridge section, they're going to be able to compact their combos even more. And I think it might be GG at the last hurdle. Taiwan going to falter on the Hard Rock 1 pick, despite everything that happened, all the insane performances. Canada is going to be slamming the door closed on their tiebreaker journey.
Yeah, no tiebreaker. Canada 6-4. Very, very impressive from both teams. I cannot understate just how good Taiwan played, just how many close picks there were that went to Canada, just how many close picks there were that went to Taiwan. Both teams gave it their all, but it's going to be Canada seed 3 moving on to winner's side semifinals in the end. Taiwan putting up the fight of their lives, but unfortunately it's not going to be enough, and they'll be moving down to the losers bracket.
GG, well played. That's going to be it for our 4UTC matchup now. Canada versus Taiwan going 6-4 in favor of Canada. Such an intense matchup. Now, I believe Canada's going to be going up to winners semis to face the winner of Russian Federation and the Philippines. Meanwhile, Taiwan is going to be falling down to the losers bracket. They're going to be facing off against the winner of Argentina and Poland. But what a match that was.
Yeah, I don't even have any words anymore. Very, very impressive stuff from both teams. Congratulations to Canada for winning, and good luck to Taiwan in the losers bracket.
Yeah, in that case, that is going to be the end of our cast. Canada obviously taking the match. Very much congratulations to them. Thank you for playing Taiwan. They're going to get another chance to keep going in the losers bracket. But Canada's going to be securing their top 6 early, securing the winner's semis position. And I guess that's going to be all. Thank you all for watching. I've been Miles, joined by Taikani, and we hope to see you again next week. Or tomorrow, actually. We've still got matches. What am I talking about?
Yeah, we have got quite the losers bracket lineup over the next couple hours here. I believe going till 14 UTC, we have a bunch of losers bracket matches, so it is not it for 5WC this week. Make sure to stay tuned. Our next match, I do believe, is at 11 UTC. And that is going to be between Japan and Australia.
So until then, thank you all for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day or night wherever you may be. Peace.